I keep it 100, like boarded in the streets, but especially when recorded.
Who we got in the building, man? In the whip house.
Hey, man, we got VSL, Steph. I'm in the house, man. You already know, man.
VSL Steph.
Yes, sir. Representing the Zoes and everywhere, you know. Represent, you know, black people in general, you know.
Okay.
Represent intellect, represent urban. You know what I mean? Representing strength, representing compassion. You know what I mean? Courage, man.
For sure. You speak like you should be a part of the OFC group. You know OFC?
No, I don't OFC. Ooh.
You don't know OFC? One Full Circle with Pharaoh. You don't know what it is? Like it's this guy who tries to bring.
He does ciphers and stuff.
No, so everybody who has a black business, he tries to bring them together and try to keep the money in the black community.
I gotta get with you. I'm gonna get up with you when that's done. Yeah. Give me this. Yeah. We're gonna link up. I will. By the end of this, I'm gonna know OFC. That's for sure.
Facts. But yeah, yo, you always talk like, I notice you're always on some encouraging, motivational speech, like quotes, shit like that. Like, what made that side of you? Like, where you get that from?
To be honest, I grew up that way, you know. I grew up in a family where my mother was very giving, you know. My father was very giving, you know. When we had a home, you know, like everybody was welcome. My parents had the particularity to, they always wanted me to be proud as a black person.
Yeah.
And they was extremely against racial, you know, black profiling and stuff being done against blacks. But my parents never raised me to hate nobody. They ain't had that F white people, F Chinese people. Like my mother was never on some F nobody.
My mom wasn't on some F nobody, but they would be on some like, don't bring a white girl home, don't bring a certain you know what I mean? Like,
true. My dad was like that, rest in peace, you know, but my mother.
And to be honest, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in the 40s, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
40's the new 20.
Yeah.
But back then, like when we were younger, cause I'm 30, right? So back when we were younger, like it was more of a thing where like a white girl could get you in trouble or get you in jail or, you know, nowadays you don't really hear that anymore. It's like, you know what I mean?
As far as racial, situations or whatever, or dealings, I find it's gotten better.
For sure.
Young people would never, younger people, because we all young, but younger people would never notice.
Facts.
But when I was coming up and I was an early teenager.
Still a taste of that.
My man.
For sure.
They had white gangs.
For sure.
They had all girl gangs. That's another thing too. A lot of girls out there, y'all want to steal brothers' money. Y'all ain't got no talent. Y'all ain't got no gifts. Y'all ain't got no guts. Y'all ain't got no courage. Y'all ain't got no loyalty. And that's how them girls that I grew up used to be. They used to be pretty and they had their own hair. That's on my mama though.
They had their
Shots
own
fired
hair.
though. They gonna be mad, but it is what it is. I said it.
They coming for you for sure.
Yeah, because I remember going to black women's crib and sneaking in her bedroom and it always smelled like pink lotion and coconuts and just fly shit, my nigga.
I remember when I was
I love them over.
I remember when I was a kid watching Fresh Prince and one of the episodes he was with this girl, right? And Tutus, whatever, I think they got married and they were stuck in a room or something like that. And one by one, she started taking off her eyelids.
Oh, yeah.
And they started taking off her weave. And they started taking off her... And he was like, He's like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy.
And I remember being like, wow, how did she take off all of that off of her? Like, I didn't even know that was a thing yet. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither. And
now it's regular.
That's what I was about to say. Now it's a norm.
It's a norm.
That ain't right, man.
To the point where girls who don't do that kind of stand out.
They feel like they're not in the gang. I had some pretty women, but I'm chilling with them and they're like, oh, I can't because I'm like, you're beautiful, man.
Facts.
Oh man, that thing hurt my heart, man.
It's tough.
For real, a lot of times I talk about it and a lot of women will think, he's bashing women.
No.
But what they don't know secretly is a brother be hurt, man. It don't look good on y'all when y'all don't look good.
You want to promote natural beauty.
Yeah, like I remember coming up with women like that. They had natural beauty, bro.
Natural beauty. It's tough though because like, I feel like black girls, a lot of them, they complain about it's too much work maintaining their hair.
It's laziness, man.
Yeah, that's what I want to say, but you say like...
You know why I say that?
I feel like, yo, how you're a black girl with hair, like growing up, That should have been something you.
But that's what. But that's exactly what I was about to say.
Like
it starts at home.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
It starts at home for the fact that I know one thing that set it off that I used to see a lot in the 90s, and I'm gonna say this to these mothers that used to have these beautiful brown skinned daughters and tell them, "You ain't got that good hair. Ooh, you hurt her. You hurt her. She 30, 40 years old wearing them things, man. Because you said that to her when her light-skinned cousin came through. And you said, ooh, she got that good hair.
I remember that.
Yeah, they used to do that to me, to my cousins.
They still talk like that nowadays. Like, girls that don't have to wear weave.
It's destructive.
But even they're wearing the weaves. That's a joke.
Yeah, but it's destructive.
White girls wearing the weave. Straight girls, straight hair wearing weave now. Weave is like a thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a different time.
I don't know, B. I think
I'm not against expression.
Yeah, I'm not against it, though.
Because as an artist,
you know, the time, but I feel like you should embrace your natural beauty at some point too, though. You know
that's exactly like you said. At one point, when you make it your personality every single day, 365, and you don't go out, it's bad.
Oh, facts.
It shows a lack of self-love. It does, you know.
It does.
And if you don't love you, you can't expect to come meet me on a Saturday night. We Hennessy'd up. Now you want to keep me in your life, but you don't love me.
But devil's advocate though. Is it the man's fault?
Yes.
That's the question.
It's not the man's fault. It's always the person who does his fault. They have to take accountability for what they do. Now, sometimes sometimes you might have a hindrance. Certain men don't like it. They'll avoid those men and go with those that clap like odors. You know, like they're just clapping because they don't care what she look like. They don't care about her feelings. You know what they want. They just want to get in there.
Because this is how I look at it. Especially when it comes to BBL, all that fake shit. Right?
BBL is an extra.
As a man, I feel like we chase the girls that's done up, nails, hair, ass, body. We chase those, but we settle down with the natural one.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
We do.
So that's why I said, is it our fault because we gassing them up, gassing their head up?
No, it's cause and effect. Because if I put 10 chains on my neck and I go to a spot with chicks, I know they're gonna see me. I know they're gonna see me. I did it so they can see me.
That's a fact.
So if she got putting it on, she doing it to lure.
That's a fact.
So she's got a certain margin of success.
That's a fact.
It's gonna work on a lot.
Yeah.
That don't mean we chasing.
That's a fact.
Cause if you flash her in front of a bee, he finna buzz. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's a good point.
Yes, sir.
That's
you know what I mean? So of course,
we do it to each other.
We do.
Yeah.
We're a hindrance to each other. She does that, and then we clap our hands and say it's cool. So she's like, oh, okay, so it's working. But then we go home and we go, man, you seen that shorty, man? She was crazy. Her hands was darker than her face. She looked like she was kidnapping. She looked like she was kidnapping somebody when she put her hands on her neck.
Trust me. I hate when I can see the difference between your face and your neck.
God damn, man. That's like if you gonna,
you give me hugs, your makeup's all over my clothes, like,
it ain't right. It ain't right. That's what I'm gonna say. But you know, people gonna express themselves, and you don't know what type of trauma. I think it also starts from trauma. That's why I mentioned the good hair, the bad. Everybody's hair is good. Let's get that straight right now.
Break down the trauma part. Where's the trauma from?
The trauma comes from childhood neglect or putting you down. Negativity hurts children. And once you're hurt as a child, you grow up with that trauma and you have two options. Your first option is hurt people.
No, facts.
Number two, you could become an advocate for the circumstance because you recognize that you was victimized by somebody that put negativity in your head. Nah, my hair is good nappy. I'm a beautiful black woman.
That's fact. And that's what we need to do as like parents or like older, like.
Exactly. A lot of parents didn't. They was at work.
Instill that confidence.
They wasn't, you know, they get ready for church. They go, oh, I'm gonna iron down your hair. So there was always the stigma of you're not pretty at your natural state. You gotta get you
boosted up.
Yeah, you gotta boost it up or else you're not presentable. I had a girl told me that when I'm not, man, I almost cried. I said, man, you a 9 out of 10.
A girl told you you're not presentable?
No, she told me that about herself. About herself.
And she looked naturally beautiful.
Bro, she looked naturally beautiful, bro.
But you know what's crazy? Even if you ugly, there's something about confidence that will fool people, bro. I've seen it, bro. I've seen ugly people just still stand out and
that's right.
glow and, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Still get the girl, still get the guys.
Absolutely.
Like, confidence.
Absolutely.
Exudes off you. You know what I mean?
Confidence is definitely attractive.
No, that's a fact.
Self-confidence is magnetic. You know, it's electrifying.
It's powerful.
Because even if the haters gonna detail your flaws, but if you smile during the examination, it bears no potential. It has no weight on you.
No facts.
You know, they can't break the smile.
Facts.
That's the key, man.
Facts. So how long you been living in Montreal now? You say you're from the States, right?
Man, no, I'm originally here, born here, uptown.
Okay.
I'm born uptown. Yeah, my father and mother was like some of the first Haitians that lived in the West Side, because my father was a teacher, rest in peace.
Okay.
And he taught English, French, and geography. And he taught at Westmount High.
Okay.
He taught at Sir Winston right here. Well, it used to be Sir Winston on Culver 2.
Okay.
And so he taught in English. He was one of the first Haitian teachers that taught in English.
Okay.
Most other Haitian teachers was teaching obviously in French.
Yeah. Okay, so you weren't uptown from it was like with all the
early. I was born on Côte
dangerous.
d'Ivoire. I was born in Saint Pascal. I think that's the name, right?
Okay.
Right in front of Côte d'Ivoire, between Côte d'Ivoire Plaza and the park.
Okay.
That's my church. That's where I was baptized.
Okay.
Because I was baptized Catholic.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I'm not religious now. I made that choice for my own self. But I was born a Catholic, Roman Catholic as that.
Okay. And then what age you went out to the States at?
I used to go every year, on the year. My parents,
but you never lived out there. You just
I lived out there a little.
Okay, what age you lived out there for?
In my early teens when I was in junior high.
Okay.
And I was getting trouble.
Okay.
So my mama sent me out there.
Where in the States?
I went to New York, Brooklyn.
New York, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that like?
New York was crazy. Well, at the time when I was living in New York was like everything you would want Montreal to be.
Yeah?
Yeah, everything, you know. Stores was packed, everybody in the street every day, but they don't sleep. And they always want to go somewhere. And they always bored easy. You know what I'm saying? That was the one thing I didn't like about
pace.
Yeah, they was too fast. Like, I would hang out, because my thing was the TV. Because I would watch videos and bring my VHS at the time and tape all the videos back to back. Because I knew once I got back to Montreal, Music Plus is not playing that. You know what I mean? So my crib, I had the first mixtapes. Early out in the 90s, I had tapes after tapes. He was like, yo, play tape number 3, man. Play the, you know what I mean, Poor Righteous Teachers, Black Moon, you know what I mean, Big Daddy Kane, you name it, you know? I had all of them. But my cousin, they were like, man, you always stay home, yo. Like, let's go out to the park, yo. I'm like, yo, y'all got like mad videos, man.
Yeah. You just want to do that.
Just wanted to do that. I was always into music. That was my thing. Music, dancing, playing instruments. I was a pianist for many years when I was young. I was a designated Michael Jackson impersonator at every confirmation.
Moonwalking.
Yeah, back in the day, they used to be foul. The old people didn't have money for entertainment, like DJs and all that. So they just ran a place. Then they threw a jacket on me and like, man, you gotta go out there, man. And they used to push me and go out there, and I used to doom.
Yeah.
And I used to do
that's a fact, yo. Like, we're a little older, so yo, as a kid.
Yeah, as a kid, I was in entertainment.
To be Michael Jackson at one point.
Oh yeah, oh man.
Like if you say you know, you're a liar.
That was my dude.
Everybody wants to be Michael Jackson a little.
And me, it helped me because as a young cat, my parents did the most for me, and they put me in a very good private school, and it happened to be an Italian Catholic school. So you had to speak Italian as well. So when I was young, I was black and I spoke Italian, I spoke French, I spoke Creole, I spoke English, and I understood Spanish. Yeah. So I was very fluent, you know, and the Italian stuff,
okay. I always wanted to learn Creole, bro. I can never catch it.
Easy. You just gotta chill with a couple Zoes, because Zoes is just like Jamaican. Once you start chilling with them, they're gonna start just assuming. No, they're gonna just assume you understand. So they're gonna start talking to you in their language.
I don't know. My last 2 exes were Haitian. I've been at family functions, chilling with them all the time.
They just went English for you to, maybe it's for convenience.
But you know what? Yeah, you know what? They weren't really, I think they were like, between them, they'll speak the Creole.
That's it.
Referring to me, They wanted
like, you know, get you in.
Yeah, they keep you. Yeah.
They wasn't in my house. My mama would have talked to you straight Creole.
Straight, eh?
She would just assume, you know, you better catch on quick, man.
That's what I needed.
What's happening, man?
That's what I needed. Nah, for real. I love my Haitians, though.
Yeah, man. I love the multitude of ethnicities that we have within the Caribbeans in Montreal. You know, I like, you know, I've always wanted to grow up and I always said, you know, to myself, you know, especially as West Indian people, they quick to go to England, Canada, the States. But a lot of times, you know, they don't even know each other's dialects within the small islands. You know, and one of my biggest dreams has always been, I haven't been able to do it yet, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Just go around the whole Caribbean. Do each country for 3 days.
Like a Caribbean tour.
Yeah. 3 days. Like I land, then I have 3 days, like 4 days. You know, I land, then I do 3 days.
Like a cruise type of thing.
Yeah, like a cruise type
I'm scared of those cruise, those ships.
I am too. I am too. But so if I could do it one island, do one island 1 year, do another island next year, then the next year, you know.
Trust me, dog.
I do it that way.
So long. And then when you like, let's say you get anxiety or you're nauseous or you want to come off and you're stuck there for a few days.
Yeah, you're stuck there for a few days. Man.
I don't know. I could do that.
But they have facilities. You only know that you're on the water because you know consciously you're on the water. Okay. But you don't feel it somewhat like a plane. Same thing. You know, I prefer the boat than the plane though.
Unless it's turbulence.
Yeah.
You prefer the boat over the plane?
Yeah.
Nah, I'll take the plane still.
Yo, son, I'll take the plane. Because I took a couple turbulent flights.
Yeah.
And man, from up there.
Yeah.
You ain't finna live.
No, you dead. Yeah,
you gone.
But that's good. That's better than drowning, man.
No, hell no.
I ain't feeling it. Make crash, I'm gone.
I take my chance with some water, man. I ain't never had no wings.
You got sharks. You got all different type of species we don't know about. You got the wave. You know what I'm saying?
But like, you know, God is
sucking you down.
But from the sky, God can't do nothing for you. He ain't never gave you a wing. He can't.
Yo, God's in the sky. What you talking about?
God gonna turn around, look at you, and say, "My man, I can't do nothing for you on this one, man." But God can get, you know, he can let you swim a little.
In the middle of the ocean?
Hey, man, you take your chances, man. You die.
I hear that stuff.
But fall from the sky, oh my God. That's one, but probably because that's one of my greatest fears is heights like that. You know, those super duper heights. Like water, I've always been one of my cousins that knew how to swim early.
Okay.
You know, like I knew how to swim around 4 or 5.
Oh, wow.
Like I swim. I used to go, matter of fact, I used to go to the YMCA right here, man.
And swim, eh?
Yeah, swim. My mama put me in there, so I got all they used to give you badges as you go, beaver, dolphin. You had several ones, so I went all the way up to a high level. You know, I loved swimming when I was young.
I wish, bro. I almost drowned a few times.
Yeah, no, all my cousins couldn't swim. I don't know what it was. Especially my cousins from the States, boy, they don't do no swimming. Nah. But all my cousins from the islands, they swim.
They swim, they're in the island.
Yeah, they cook, they swim, they do everything.
Yeah,
you know?
That's different. Out here, pool party, black pool party, everybody sitting around the pool. Ain't nobody going in that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Me, I'm that one black dude. I'm just going.
Jumping in?
Yeah, I'm doing back crawls and everything. I know how to swim real good.
Nah, I hear that stuff. I hear that. So talk to me a little bit about your podcast.
Oh man, the podcast is a blessing that came to me off the strength of a friend that I went, it was a long story, but how it begins is that I started to change myself. I started to motivate myself. And through that, I said, well, there's a few things I wanted to do. And since I couldn't achieve them at the time, I said the best thing to do is to support all of those that I see within that route and journey that I'd like to be on. I will give them that plus. I will give them that like. I will give them that boost and that presence. So I started to do that with several artists. Okay. And then it fell upon Troy Dunnett, one of the rappers out the city. Shout out to the God.
Yeah.
Troy Dunnett was doing this video shoot with Chung is Chung. She's also a fly rapstress from the city, you know what I mean?
Of course, she's the best female rapper in the city, dog.
Man, she out there, man.
Hands down, shout out Chung.
Shout out Chung, heavy on the bars, man. She real heavy on the bars, man.
For sure.
She don't play, no.
I have a music video with her.
Yeah,
like 5, 6 years
serious.
ago, though. She's hard.
She's serious. So, boom, bow. He invite me out there, so there's a certain sequence of events that happen. I don't know if you're a believer, because I may not be Catholic, but I'm a believer of that the universe gives you certain signs.
I definitely believe in God.
Yeah, I believe in God too.
Yeah.
Long story short, we have a shoot at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So it's about 2:50. It's about 2:50, about to be 3. So boom, we're on the 3rd floor. It's me and my brother. We see another cat that we never seen. We both dressed in black, and he's dressed in black. So then boom, we check the time. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's 3 of us.
Okay.
We on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
We looking for the video shoot.
Okay.
It's on the 13th.
Oh wow.
3-3-3-3-1-3.
That's a lot of threes.
God, we like, hold on, man. There's something going on that we don't know right now, but it's going on.
Yeah.
So we kind of looked at each other. We had never met this gentleman before.
Okay.
Turns out his name is G-Dub. Right now, he's my brother from another mother, right?
Okay. And he was there for the music video too?
He was there for the music video. So through the music video, we connected.
Okay.
After that, I seen him on the net. I started bigging him up a little something heavy because I liked the movement he was doing because he had these jackets, man.
Okay.
And the jackets basically represent the oppressed. The warrior, the sign, the emblem represents the slave turned.
Okay, the logo I seen you on your page with the warrior type.
Yeah,
of thing.
he's a slave turned warrior.
Okay.
Because he broke the chains.
Okay.
And certain patterns that are in it represent colonized nations, such as indigenous, African, Haitians are one of those. Jamaicans are some of those. So it represents the collective of us all on earth that had to push and break chains in order to obtain the God level, the warrior level, the self-confidence level.
You think we reached that level right now?
We're able to reach it now mentally because first comes the thought, right?
Okay, but are we there right now?
Collectively?
Yeah.
No, I don't think collectively we'll ever be there.
So individually, there are a few people.
Yes, there are many.
Okay.
There's enough to say that there's a movement.
Okay.
And there's enough to say that if you're with the movement, it's going to work for you too because energy attract energy, right?
Okay.
So.
And what's the end goal of this black empowerment speech you're giving me right now?
We take the power to ourselves. Take the power to ourselves. You see, it starts with small clusters of people.
Okay.
It never starts with the group because out of a big group, you'll have a Judas.
Yeah.
When you start small, it could grow.
You can still have a Judas, like a Cain and Abel.
But the smaller the numbers, the lesser the chances. You take the most precautions when you're dealing with plant planification.
Yeah.
Right? So, black power is not essential as much as black unity, as much as black money, as much as black understanding.
Okay.
It's not even important for us to have power. What is important is for us to be able to say, you know what, I agree to disagree. This is something we've not been able to
I love doing that, but people seem to have a hard time.
They have it, but that's conditioning. Because if you're a Catholic and I'm Protestant, and he's a Nation of Islam, and he's a Israel, a tribe, a Judah, whatever, and he's a Rasta, we should be able to agree to disagree that we don't follow the same thing, but we understand we all black in here and the same social circumstances gonna hit your kids like they're gonna hit my children.
Same struggle.
Yeah, and we're gonna let this perpetuate for how many more decades now before we get smart. So there's two choices. You remain stupid or you get smart out here now.
For sure.
It ain't nobody with a whip behind you now.
For sure. For sure.
It's on us. We perpetuate a lot of ignorance. Like me, I've been urban my whole life, and I subscribe to a couple of rules, but some rules I just don't follow.
Like what?
Man, I can't do telling a man what to do when he's facing 45 to life. I can't call a man no names when the feds play dirty.
So you friends like snitching and shit?
Snitching, a lot of people, and I'm not down with everybody voicing their opinion about snitching and all that. Why? Because not everybody did time. Not everybody went in the streets and tried to do something ulterior than have a 6-digit profession.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just sat on their ass.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that took risks, for sure, technically, by definition, they're criminals.
Okay.
But, however, these were people that took charge and tried to put a foot and said, you know what? I do not want to be a slave. I refuse.
Yeah.
I think I should be the master of my own destiny.
Yeah.
That's a positive.
Yeah.
The routes they took may have been negative, but we have to appreciate the fact that people are thinking ahead.
For sure. Okay, but let's do topic by topic.
Yeah, so I don't agree with the snitching and
So you're saying that
a lot of people voice themselves about a lot of stuff about the street things. And I think they shouldn't have a voice. That's what I'm saying.
But I think the thing with snitching,
a lot of people talk about it.
I think it has gotten commercialized.
Yeah, it's got commercialized.
So it's lost the real value and meaning of even the word. You know what I'm saying? Real snitching is me and you doing dirt together.
That's right.
I get caught and I'm trying to bring you down.
That's right.
Or telling you to get out.
That's right.
That's snitching, right?
That's right.
But people consider everything, talking to the police or giving information or whatever. Like citizens They calling them snitches. Like, it's just so, it's really only supposed to be for criminals.
Criminals.
That's it.
That means we were involved in a circle of operation where we had confidence, loyalty, and secrecy.
Exactly.
Now you violate that secrecy.
Exactly.
To blow my spot, you a snitch.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Now, you work at a job at 9 to 5, dudes is doing stuff, and you tell the police, look, man, that's crazy stuff. You're not snitching. You a regular person.
You're not snitching.
Yeah.
You're not snitching.
You trying to keep order in society. I'm not against that either.
Yeah.
I'm not against order. Like, if there's a psychopath shooting at the school, I hope the police would go. Well, after we seen the Dawson shooting, we know police don't do them type of things.
For sure.
They prefer give tickets. But that's a whole other story.
For sure.
But I'm not against the police going to get him.
No, for sure.
No, because I ain't going.
For sure.
Yeah, I ain't going. Y'all better go. Y'all got the uniform. Y'all better go.
Yeah.
You understand? So there's a limit to playing these games, man.
And there's also something like from when we're a kid, tied to tailing. Like, you get in trouble and you don't want to get in trouble. It's like, it's him. Like, but it's similar things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I grew up like that. I ain't gonna lie.
But I do feel you.
But that's loyalty.
That's loyalty. Yeah.
It's not a criminal thing.
Exactly.
My parents were like, you don't tell because that's your brother.
Exactly.
That's your blood. You're not supposed to want to divulge something to somebody else to bring down your own. That's counterproductive.
No, facts.
That's destructive.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. Okay. All right. That's one of them. What else? So you said I think you said there's 3 or you said a few?
Yeah,
give me one more, 1 or 2 more.
I don't subscribe to thirstiness. I don't big up thirst trapping.
Break that down.
I don't support these guys that clap these women and throw money on them, man. Yeah. The reason why the thing is perpetuating, and now a girl want $50K off a date, and she think if you bring her, you know what I mean, to have a small little drink or something, you cheap or something. Like you should be doing more you do for your mother that would die for you all of a sudden because you met somebody and she got nice hair. Come on, man. We using our head or we using the other head? What we doing
right now? So
yeah. I hate that.
You don't subscribe to niggas.
I don't subscribe to thirstiness.
What about strip club, period?
Man, I ain't never paid for a dance, no strip club. In my life. I went there, had the time of my life drinking, watched, rinsed my eyes was rinsed. You know what I'm saying? It was clean. Clean, baby.
Because technically, if you don't subscribe to that, then you shouldn't subscribe to stripping. Period.
It may happen that a friend invites you. What are you going to do? It's his birthday. You want to do it there. By circumstance.
You should say no.
You're a victim of the circumstance.
No, you stand on what you believe in. You shouldn't go.
You shouldn't go. Yeah, you shouldn't go.
Yeah.
But you're a man. You could be seen in circumstances. It doesn't mean that you're contributing to the circumstance.
See, now your bottom head's thinking though.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you. I said off top, you're not supposed to be in the house.
Yeah.
But it could be your brother's 40th.
No,
he's not going to have a second 40th. You dig? So now you're not going to come. Yeah, okay. But sometimes when you're real, that's the thing, though. You're going to hurt people's heart.
For sure.
That's why you said that. That's why you said that, right? Because if you're real and you stand on it, you will hurt your brother's heart.
That's why they killed Jesus, though.
Yeah, because
his own people, right?
When you stand on something, people hate you.
That's why they killed everybody they killed. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm X.
When you stand on something, fam, you become to be alone.
You know what I'm saying? Facts, but at the same time, what they say, stand for something or fall for anything, right?
All the time.
I'd rather stand for something still. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to be hated. You know what I'm saying?
I'm no longer scared to be hated. You know what I'm saying? I used to, though. I used to be real worried about what people gonna say, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm always a risk taker, which is why I even do this podcast in a car. Like, realistically, people want to make sure they get the nice location,
That's
lights,
right. Right.
I did that, whatever.
But that's what attracted me to
you get what I'm
your
saying?
part.
I'm like, yo, let me try this, bro.
I have to respect the originality of it,
I'm not scared for people to not fuck with it or not fuck with me. Or, all right, it is what it is. Life goes on.
It does.
With or without you.
That's right.
You know
and it starts with your passion. If you're because you are passionate about it, it's the one and only and best reason to begin and to start.
Facts.
Because you wanted to.
Facts.
Don't worry about what the homie gonna say. A lot of times, a lot of uncool things in the hood end up being the most popular on TV, and the hood follow it anyway.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's why I love underdogs.
Always love the underdog.
I love the underdog.
Always.
Sure.
I love to see somebody coming from nothing and be like,
go
yo,
against the grain.
this ain't it for me.
Let's go against the grain.
Yeah, like they turned around and said, no, this ain't it for me. I ain't gonna just stand here like that, man. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna wiggle. I'm gonna wiggle my way out. I'm gonna finesse my way out. I'm gonna finagle my way. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna scrape. Yeah, that's me, man. I ain't, man. You ain't gonna never catch me, man. I'm going. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Every day I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try something.
That's a fact still. Okay, last one. You gave me two. There's a very two. One more. We move on, bro. Like,
I run a business and I'm black and I'm in competition with, well, for lack of better words, right? Because we don't want to say we're in a racial whatever. But I'm a black owner. I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I don't care if it was selling cars or selling weed, right? I'm in competition with everybody. That means white, Asian, you know, everybody. And you're black and you come to my business, now you want it for cheaper. You's a hating motherfucker. Watch your mouth, but you's a hater. You pay everybody. You go to Provigo and give them cash, and they got Mercedes. You go to AMR and pay them, and they got a Lambo in the front of the joint. But you come to me and want to lessen my pockets. You a hater.
You know what it is, though?
You hate to see the black man rise.
Nah, you know what it is, though? And there is some haters, but
they dumb.
It's funny you brought that up. It ran through my mind.
Because it's psychological. You see them give their money to other people, no problem.
It ran through my mind today, because it's funny you brought it up. I was thinking about it. And I'm like, at first I was thinking what you're saying, but then I'm like, you know why black people, we do that with each other? Because in a certain way, we want to feel like, all right, you understand my situation. You understand my struggle. So that kind of helped me out, because you understand.
And that's where the problem is. Business has nothing to do with no goddamn emotions.
No. But understanding is not emotional. It's just facts. You know what I'm saying?
But there's profit. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's cost.
Yeah.
There's demand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the top things.
No, for sure.
Emotions and feelings and that's Italian. That's Spanish. That's a whole other language.
For sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
What other people that I've noticed outside of us do is that they understand the business side. They understand that if I don't contribute to your business the proper way, you can't compete. It ain't about my feelings. It's about he's selling for 20, he's selling for 20, you selling for 20, let me give you 21. Yeah, let me give you that extra one. Keep that, man. Keep going, black man. Keep black man, keep it going. But what we do, we want to give him 18. Then when he closed down 2 months later, man, black people ain't never got nothing. Cause of you, bro. Cause of you.
What if they really don't have it? All he has is 5.
And they're understanding.
But he wants to support your thing. And he also wants whatever, but he only has that. Should he just cause he doesn't have the full, just not...
If he went anywhere else, would he go anywhere else and give him less? He wouldn't even think about it. And it's the thought of seeing the black man as lesser, deserving of lesser, that is self-destructive.
Okay.
That is the colonization effect. Okay. It's the effect of me looking at you and saying, man, I got less money. You should give it to me because you black. That's a disrespect under the guise of friendship. Under the guise of fraternity, under the guise of culture. It's some bullshit. Knock it off. I hate it. Pay me my money. Okay. Or we ain't cool.
Okay.
Straight up. Cause you pay everybody else. You paying everybody else so they can send their kids to university. Right?
Facts.
Right.
No facts.
Right? Black man selling weaves, they don't want to buy, but they go buy it from the Chinese and he's sending his kids to university.
Facts.
Yeah, so they could ride in the Lex on your kid. In 10 years, he gonna ride in the Lex bubble and throw water on your kid while he wait for the bus.
No, you right though.
That's what we do. We good at that.
They owe you money, but then they go buy more at the dispensary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They bypass you.
No, you right.
You see him at the party, he throwing that Hennessy up. But he ain't gave you your bread. He's a foul individual, my G. And it's because of brothers like you we losing. And that's a fact.
Oh, man.
I said it.
Oh, man, you're swinging.
Shots fired, man.
I love
Take it how they take it, man.
Rah! No, I love it, Tribes. I love it.
Hey, we all at war. Me, I'm not at war with no person. Yeah. I'm not at war with no people. No. I'm not at war with the government. But I am at war against these basic foul principles that people practice. Lying, cheating, disloyalty. I'm at war with those.
Yeah.
At war.
Yeah. But we all have evil in ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, man. We have the thoughts.
Biblically, it's called sin. I mean, we all have sin.
It's in your mind, but don't let it be activated. You can erase things from your mind as well.
You gotta fight it daily.
Yes.
Daily.
One of the better ways to fight is to stop being around people that will bring those thoughts to your mind.
That too.
Once you're around people who bring better thoughts to your mind,
that too.
You start to not think about them no more.
No, that's a fact.
You must change your environment. Sometimes when you can't leave the hood, you got to go to friends' house that don't live in the hood so you could sponge off of what they're doing. The best advice I could give to young people who ain't got it, be of service. Be of service to the people that love you, and you will find your purpose. If there ain't no more realest thing I could tell you, I would tell you that, and that's real. Yeah, be of service. Be of service to your fellow man. Don't say that's your homie and you would never do nothing for him.
To serve. That's
to serve,
that's
my
big.
friend.
That's huge.
Yes, be of service.
Serving
man.
each other. Yeah, and I really feel like, because when you think about it, everything when it comes to material, it depreciates, it loses value,
Yes.
it rusts. It's not worth anything anymore, right?
That's right.
The only thing that's like, I feel like eternal, bro, is the impact you have
On people.
on people.
How much were you able to do in life? How many people did you affect
Impact.
positively?
Fact.
How many people smiled
Fact.
thanks to you?
Fact. Who's coming at your funeral being like, yo, this person
I miss this
changed my
man. Yeah,
life
he changed my
because
life.
of this person, this,
And
that,
this is-
that,
yes.
that.
Yeah.
And that's something that goes down through generation to generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Facts. But we failed to realize that.
Failed to
still.
realize that, man. And
That's a
that's part of what I do every day, man.
What do you do? With the motivation?
With the
something?
motivation, yeah, and everything. To be honest with you, when I first started till now,
Yeah.
I'm really talking to me. Through the interference of Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, I'm convincing myself, people. I'm not pretentious enough to say that I'm the wisest man. Come on, we was just talking about being in a strip club. I said I might go for the 40th and not throw no money, man. I ain't perfect.
Yeah, you did. No,
I ain't
facts.
perfect, you
No,
know.
Facts.
But I'm trying hard, you know what I'm saying? Every day, and I'm convincing myself that these basic principles that I'm learning are lifelong. You know, they're gonna last that long.
That's deep.
Yeah.
And you have to have the mentality, yo. If you just reach one person, like you've done something.
You've
know
done
what I
something.
mean? We sometimes we focus on the mass, like.
Yeah, we do, because that's the game right now.
But one person's life is worth
Of course.
more than
Because
$1
you did
million
something
dollars.
and it hit outside of yourself. Somebody outside of yourself retained it in their mind. That's power. That's power. The biggest currency is still people.
No, facts. I like
That's
that.
why when you're of service to people, that's bigger than money.
The biggest currency is people.
The biggest currency
I
is
like that.
people.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
It doesn't mean you gotta be around people every day. You could be a lonesome person and still be of service to people, and for them to be your greatest currency. And respect that trade-off, you know?
You know
I
what
do
it
for
is?
you.
You know what it is, bro? Because even me, it took me a while to get to a point where you don't take things personal, right? And forgiveness.
Oh, that's hard. You touched on the hard
You know
one.
what I'm saying? Self-healing, bro. That's the only way you'll be able to be like that. You
is
know
the
what I'm
only way.
saying? It's the only way, because a lot of us, we carry so much hurt, bro.
Most of us have
and
trauma.
we hold on to the hurt. And you're damaging yourself.
Yeah, you're
I
damaging.
could be mad at you, pissed off, want to kill you for 5 years, for something you did to me 5 years ago. You're living your life chilling.
That's right. Taking vacation.
I'm stressed, going crazy.
Yeah,
about
drinking
it.
more Hennessy.
You're damaging yourself.
Yeah.
You
It
know
is.
what I'm saying?
You are, yeah.
So I've always learned, my grandma used to say, yo, blow it in the wind, R.I.P., bro. Every time I'm mad about something, she's like, yo, just blow that away. It's not that serious, bro.
Always, man. I try to
Most
do that.
things, it's not that serious. And when you really think about it, your emotions are there, so you're angry, but it's really not that serious, because by next week or two, you've moved on.
Yeah, it might not even matter.
It might not even matter. So is it really that serious?
A lot of times you got to take, you know what it is, the key? It's accountability.
Accountability.
You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, I might have been wrong.
And here's another point too. I feel like a lot of us were raised by just our mothers, right? So we've seen mom emotional and lash out and for everything.
And that's kind of
we
a
didn't-
negative.
You know what I'm saying? So we grew up like that, emotional, lash out, ready
bad.
to kill a nigga for stepping on your shoe.
That's a
Like, you know
fact.
what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna tell you, it's true, because I had the particularity of growing up with a mother and a father that were married. And then my father was, killed. That's something that
Okay,
a lot of people don't know, like
sure.
my father was assassinated, he was murdered, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it wasn't like he had cancer or nothing. It just another man decided that
Came back.
he was just going to mush up our whole existence by taking that away from us, So seeing my hero laid out did something to me that I began to explain. You would need a whole other part, for that. But
Sure.
but the point I wanted to make was being around my father and learning certain principles from him, for seeing a man that woke up every day and worked and had everything working,
Yeah.
and then losing him. I realized who I became after he was gone and who I was prior to him being there was two different was two different people.
For sure. That stability.
The amount of what my mother could not stop me from doing and she would accept was way larger and way more than what my father would accept it.
For sure.
Nor would I have even attempted because I would have been fearful.
For sure.
Because I had a man at the house that would have stopped, block all that.
For sure.
Like my father, when he was around, I couldn't bring no new sneaks that I stole.
For sure.
He would beat me up with the shoes, probably burn them, cut them, and tell them what type of trouble you bring into our house, man. What you doing, man? Come over here, man.
For sure.
He put me right. But when he died, mama was going to work. So I'm bringing stuff to the house anytime I want. I'm bringing girls to the house. I'm starting to doing wild stuff. Yeah.
And it's just a certain level. We love our mothers.
Love
like,
it
growing up as a man, a certain level of respect that you'll more give a dad. You know
Of course, because
like,
you fear him.
Yo, mom, like, all right, man, shut up.
Because your mom
man.
gonna always see you as a baby. But your father gonna recognize the criminal you becoming.
For sure.
Yeah, he recognized your bloody eye. Your mother might turn a blind eye to your red flags.
For sure.
Your father will not. You see it. You say you bringing us down.
But that's dope though. The way you're turning out, you're breaking that
generational curse. Because I had to look at accountability, look myself in the mirror, and say, what made me choose women that don't like me? What made me choose women that's fast in the street, sleeping with other dudes? What made me angry when a guy bumped me? And now I'm supposed to be here to have fun. Now I'm ready to do something drastic to a brother when he just bumped me, man. What type of guy am I, man?
Yeah.
Everybody can't be wrong. Everybody can't be wrong all the time.
Yo, it's so crazy how like every little decisions comes with like a ricochet and effect to even generations after you that you don't even realize.
The trauma engulfs you in a whole universe. Mm-hmm. If you don't settle that trauma, it will dictate your relationships, your everyday life, your friendships, who you chill with, where you hang out. It determines everything.
Everything.
The hurt is major. It's major. If we getting together as homies and we drinking, let's start talking about some real stuff. How was your relationship with your father? How did your mother treat you? If we don't start doing that with each other, we ain't friends, man. Let's do some real stuff this year, man. 2025, y'all hooking up and smoking and drinking. Come on, man. Get together and ask each other about these questions about, did your mama beat you? Did it hurt you? Did you hate her for it? Did you wish you had new parents? Like, a lot of trauma hurt you, man, and you end up bringing that into a relationship at 30, 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. It's still on your chest.
You preaching.
And it hurts you, man. It'll hurting you.
You preaching. For me, bro, honestly, though, it's my relationship with God that has helped me to heal. Because, like, a few years ago, man, I was hurt. I was angry. And as you said, hurt people.
Oh, man. Two choices. You either gonna hurt people or you're gonna eclipse yourself. Take yourself away from the whole general public.
Trust me. Itching, waiting to,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like a disease, bro.
Like a disease.
Like to the point where it was like, this is a while back, but I remember a while back, man, it was like to the point where I almost think we went out for trouble.
Exactly, for sure.
Like we kind of even walked in the way in the hallways like the bump. We kind of were looking for a dude to say something.
For sure.
And that's self-destructive, man, like a mother.
It is.
You killing yourself. It's bad, man. It's bad. We need to help each other, man. We need to help each other, y'all. If y'all friends, that's how you help your friends. Make them talk about what hurt. Because you need to get rid of it, man. You can't take that to your old age.
Yeah.
You're ruining your chances of happiness and love. And fraternity, you know what I mean? Sisterhood, whatever. Yes. Yeah, we gotta get cured, y'all.
What's your biggest experience of 2024?
Heartbreak.
Ooh.
I was with a woman 3 years. She was with everybody else but me. I was treating her good. She was treating me bad.
I said she was with everybody.
I was giving her my secret. She was keeping love. She was keeping even the fact that she was madly in love with, away from me. She chose everybody but me. And then I had to realize, hold on, man. Why I'm picking somebody like this, man? What the hell wrong with me, man? I mean, I know what she is, but what made me go into a situation like that head first, like plunging in the deep end in the pool? What made me think I could do something like that? What made me give her respect when she never showed me nothing? What made me want to give her my secrets when she ain't told me nothing? What's wrong with me, man? Then I had to bring it back, man. I had family problems. I had trauma. That stuff I was holding on, man. I can't talk about it here because it's real deep. But, man, it would hurt me. And that's why I was always trying to confide. And, man, I was doing the wrong things because I was hurt. So I started to deal with the hurt, bro.
So what did you learn from that you're going to bring to the next relationship to make it better?
My self-confidence is primordial.
Okay.
It is of a paramount importance.
Yeah.
I can't put it on the back seat to make nobody else happy. I got to be the numero uno, el primero in my life. I got to be my own superstar. Ain't nobody coming to save me. I got to be my own superhero. I had to turn around and become a superhero. I became VSL Steph. You know what I'm saying? The motivational magnet, the host. You know what I mean? The artist. You know what I mean? I had to become.
Do you believe in the Bible?
I don't believe in the Bible, but I've had it read to me so many times.
There's things in the Bible you believe in, right?
Yeah, there's things in the Bible that are wisdom, definitely, that can be taken to the grave, for sure.
Okay, because the Bible says opposite. It says that you should put others first.
I know.
What do you have to say about that?
There's a time.
In terms of
but the
how
Bible,
you feel about...
The Bible also says there's a time for everything.
You're preaching?
So that's the timing.
Okay.
It will come a time when, you know, when I was down, that's how I got out of it. I started being of a service to people because I didn't feel good. So I started making other people feel good. And that but I started to do it not in a free-for-all way, but in a well-directed way. I started to better myself and look at myself in the mirror and tell myself better things. Sometimes you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I love you, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I had to convince myself to even be able to like do podcasts and sit down, socialize with people. As I said, I was hurt before, right?
Yeah.
I had to tell myself like, people are gonna hurt you.
Yes.
You gonna lose friends.
Yes.
People are gonna hate.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? These things are bound to happen.
They're inevitable.
And it could be from the closest person to you.
That's right. You gotta be ready for it.
You gotta be ready for it, fam.
Yeah.
You gotta mentally prepare yourself that anybody could turn on you. Anybody could hurt you. It could happen.
It could happen. It could happen.
Not saying it's going to happen. No. But it can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The best way through that preparation is to tell yourself each moment that is positive is worth living to the fullest. Because you never know when it will be over. Because you do expect that this will happen to you within life. Friends will be gone. People will die. Yeah. Your heart will be broken. Yeah. It can happen.
Your heart will be broken. All that.
All that can happen. So you enjoy the best moments for what they are. You take them for what they are.
Trust me.
My homie came all the way out west to come see me out here. I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna thank him for him.
Fullest, yeah.
You know, to the fullest.
You know, but it's so hard to like bring a moment with you, because at the same time, once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone, but it's there.
You can think about it, but even think about it, it's just not the same. Like,
no, it's not the same. But it is what's gonna get you through a bad day. When you're having a bad day and you think about how good it was and how good, that means that's how good it can be. That means it ain't over for you. That's been my catchphrase for the last year or 2 years.
It ain't over for you.
This ain't it for me. This ain't it for me. Yeah, all the people I used to work with at the moving job, y'all remember? This wasn't it for me, I told you. Told you I was a soldier.
For sure. Yo, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had a fun conversation.
Yo, it was the best conversation I've had in a while, man. You a great host, bro. Thank you for the questions. You brought me out of my shell, my bubble.
Yeah, I love the intellect, man.
I hide a lot of things, because
you know what I'm saying? But you also very transparent.
I am. I try to be.
I love that. Because me, I'm very transparent. I think sometimes that's even a downfall for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to be as real as possible. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a newborn extrovert. Because I've really forever been a popular introvert person. A lot of people that know me for years. A lot of little details about my life they just don't know. Because I just never saw. But I'm learning now in life to not do that, because I may lose that friend. I can't be taking things for granted. That's another thing that happened to me too. During the past years, I lost people that I loved.
For sure. Me too, bro.
Man, that thing hurt me, man. I lost one of my cousins, and he was, the particularity of him is we were both ones that had locks and had tattoos in the family. We was the black sheeps, that like hip hop. And we was always taking it for granted. Like, it was like, when I get time, I'm gonna come down from Boston. I'm gonna come see you, Steph. I'm like, yeah, yo, I'm gonna come see you up there too, man. I'm gonna get myself, when I get ready, man, 2020, man, he died, man.
Trust me.
I ain't never gonna see my homie again, man. So
trust me, I know exactly how you feel, bro. Been there.
So I hold moments precious, man. Just like this moment right here, man. Chilling with, you know what I'm saying? Chilling with my man, Young Clips.
For sure.
It will not be forgotten, you know. I give thanks for this moment, you know. It's a blessing in itself, you know.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Let me know when you're ready, bro. Come touch up your platform.
Oh, for sure, Clippy, man. You already know.
Doing part 2.
Oh, for sure, Black man. I got you. You know what I'm saying? You're an entrepreneur. You're a host. You're a podcast developer. You know what I mean? You're journalism is in there, right?
Talk your shit.
Development, right. You bring out the best in people, right?
Facts.
You give them a chance to showcase.
It's funny because a lot of people that sit down with me, they're like, "Yo, this actually felt good." Same thing you said.
Yeah,
I
because
a lot still.
Like we were saying, you're at the service of the people, and that shows your greatness more than it would mine.
Facts.
It shows your greatness because you're willing to sit down and let another man, another woman sit down and speak about themselves.
Express it, let it out.
You like a therapist. You the closest thing to a therapist I had in years, man.
Facts. Now you
My barber's been that dude a couple of times, but you closer.
You preaching.
Yes, sir.
You preaching.
Man.
You already know, fams. Love, you know what I mean? Anything, last things you want to shout out? What you want to say? Like,
man, I want to shout out my brothers and my sister.
It's probably going to drop in 2025, so you already know, but yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nati Sonia. Shout out to G-Dub. Shout out to Quest for Knowledge. Shout out to my man Young Clips. Shout out to all my homies at Ville Saint Laurent. Check me out at VSL Steph. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I'm out there, man. I'm motivating the public because we all need that battery in our back. You know what I'm saying? Just like the little pink rabbit. We need to keep going and going and going and going and going, y'all. Yes, sir, because this ain't it for us. Trust me, if your mind is changed, your life will be changed. Trust me, it works in that order. Let's get it together, y'all.
Trust
Let's help each other, man.
You know what I mean? Lowville, you already know.
Lowville, you already know, man. Hey, yo, shout out King KLV, man.
Shout out King
Dope
K.
Boy Diaries Part 3, man. Don't think I forgot.
Who's the best rapper in the city right now?
I don't know for the city, but in VSL, it's King KLV, man. Respect the man. Salute.
You already know,
I see you, man.
Keep working. You already know, fam. Just like that.